So hello guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. I had to record this video like 2 days ago, but I just wanted to wait and see, for the steamy news to hit the market. It did. BTC price is coming back up to the 60k region. We actually just stopped 60k 2 minutes ago before I started recording. But anyway, so from the last video I told you, but guys, buy the dip, no financial advice. At least that's what I'm doing. That's what I did. I'm happy. Hope you did it too. Now, that's what you're looking at is everything untouched. And again, when you don't see me updating on the Telegram is simply because there is nothing to update. We're just waiting patiently for the things to move in our direction, and that's what we did, and now we can talk. All right, so this is the level that we have broken. This was a resistance, here. This was its resistance, now it's support. We actually came down and retested our previous level of support, and now where we're at, the same, basically we are kind of going for another retest of the all-time high. But this time with the steamy news, I had this target for the past weeks and I still have it, okay? So my next target for BTC is roughly from 65 to 70k. That's the area. After we hit that target, I hope to see some consolidation, and in that period of time of consolidation, we will see altcoins catching up and making those gains. So for altcoins, let's have a look at the BTC dominance. Again, that's everything untouched. Now, of course, BTC is coming back up, so it's pretty normal. It's putting some pressure on the BTC dominance. The BTC dominance is rising due to the BTC basically rising in price. So all the attention right now, at least, is on BTC. But you have seen some altcoins making insane gains, getting added to the grayscale thing. Those altcoins will make a lot of gains. So watch out for them. And also one thing I want to point out, some altcoins just got listed on Coinbase, like Cardano, for instance. We had a little pullback here. We just basically retested the all-time high. So Coinbase for sure is boosting, the Cardano price. So if you have a look at Ethereum, I actually sent a chart that it is the thing you're seeing here on for ETH, and again. I sound repetitive here, but ETH is the index for altcoins. Now, that being said, we actually have a resistance here, and we actually have a resistance on this channel. Once broken, I'm expecting ETH to do something similar. So if we do break it, we are gonna break the all-time high, retest the channel, and that's the target, 2.5k for ETH. And again, if this scenario plays out, I imagine ETH making new all-time highs, and also altcoins making new all-time highs. I actually had this chart sent to you guys for ETH and ETH BTC, also very, very important. We actually have these 3 taps of resistance, and also this one was support, okay? But we technically are trading below it. That's just to BTC, but for ETH BTC, I'm really, really bullish if you look at this. So definitely keep an eye on the ETH BTC chart and ETH USDT pair, because those two charts are basically very, very important for altcoins, and also the dominance. Now, if we go and have a look at the Fear and Greed index, we are still in greed territory. So, the momentum hasn't shifted from the last month of extreme greed to greed, but we are and remain really, really bullish as far as the market sentiment concerns. But the trade I wanted to update everyone is GRT, because I know a few of you guys took the trade, and I also did, because I always share what I do and where I put my money on. So to be honest with you, my big entry was here. I also bought something on the way down, but for GRT, why I bought GRT? Because it is a great project. Because if you don't know what GRT is, so I will not explain it in this video, because this video would be too long. But essentially, some info about the graph. So actually 2.7 billion GRT are currently staked, and the token supply is 10 billion at the moment of speaking. The graph is an indexing protocol for querying networks like Ethereum and others. Anyone can build and publish open APIs called subgraphs, making data easily accessible. So a lot of people, as you can see here, joined the graph in this new thing. Okay, so it's actually a very complicated thing to talk about, so maybe I'll do a separate video, but essentially I did enter the graph because after this big run up, so basically it was listed, pumped to something like 200 million market cap, crashed back down, and then broken the all-time high, made this insane move up, and now is consolidating, creating this kind of symmetrical triangle. But a lot of people actually do not have the thing I have. A lot of people have something like this, because if you go on a weekly time frame, so essentially a lot of people do not have the yellow trend line I had before. They have this trend line here, and then they have this this level of support on a weekly. So essentially for our people, let me go on a daily so you can see it better. Our people have this triangle forming, and I'm expecting a break to the upside. So now that being said, I do have a target for the graph, and if we do take a fib retracement from the last move up it did, okay, we retrace on the 61.8, and I should actually have a $4 target for the graph. It's testing a lot of people's patience, because you know it's consolidating, it's going sideways, but the thing is, it found a new level of support, and I'm expecting a move for the graph really soon. So essentially, you know, we were in uncharted territory, so we kind of created a new floor for the next move up, like I always do. So this is an important level of support, and we actually have this kind of falling wedge on a 4-hour here that we have broken and retested. So what I want to see for the graph is, I want to see it breaking the 1.8 level, and I want to see also this level flipped into support. Okay, once this level is flipped, I mean, we actually are going to test for another attempt of a breakout. If we do see a breakout, I'm expecting probably a retest, and then a continuation to the upside. I do want to make a comparison, okay, of this chart, because it's really similar to what Polkadot did. So if we do grab Polkadot, let's go on a weekly. All right, let's go actually on a daily. Now, basically Polkadot, what did was listed, crashed back down, went sideways, consolidated for a bit, broken the all-time high, found a new floor, then moved up like crazy. So I think we are in this stage where the graph found a new floor and now is getting ready for the next move up. So again, as always, we need to wait and see what will happen for the graph, and yeah, I'm really bullish on it. Also on a daily, actually on GRT BTC chart, this is the fib extension I do have on GRT. So these are all level of resistance, and this is actually 1.618 that I have as a target for GRT. That coincides with like $4 or $5 as target. So now we do have this momentum for the graph that is probably shifting into a positive MACD. So I'm expecting in the next few days to see some action, as I already said. But the level I want to see regained is 3.3, 3.1, broken to the upside. And again, also in the BTC pair, we actually retested 2 times the same support level. So the important thing is that we do not go below it. All right. So for the GRT BTC, same thing on the MACD happening on a daily. So keep an eye on it. Again, I want to see 1.8 broken, this level turned into support, and I want to see the graph regaining the $2 territory, the $2 price. Then we can move, essentially. For QNT, I actually want to talk about QNT, guys, because QNT is probably one of the one of my favorite projects on right now. If you haven't bought it, and a lot of people are asking where they can find it, you can find it on KuCoin. The link is in the description down below. Basically, what it did is actually we do not have a lot of data because we actually have a chart, but I don't like using it because it's not really precise, because it's this one here, but this one is like calculated by TradingView, so it's not really precise. So I want to use the QNT USDT chart on KuCoin. But essentially what I wanted to say is that this is roughly my target, from $60 to $70 for QNT in the short term, when we do break the $49 and $47 range. So if we do break this level, I'm expecting this level to be achieved pretty shortly for QNT. Again, I do know a lot of people may think, okay, but that's like what, just a 30-40% gain. But personally, I'm not selling any QNT. These are my long-term backs. If you want to know my opinion for QNT for me, I do see $500, $1,000 QNT in the near future. I mean, for the near future, I mean end of year, guys. Now, HTR completely went crazy. These are all untouched. These are all levels that we are basically broken. I do remember making the HTR video here. Actually, to be honest with you, I do not have any HTR at the moment of speaking, but if we do see a pullback, buy more. After I do close the GRT trade, probably buy some HTR because I'm really bullish on the long term. And again, for HTR, I mean, the once broken 1.8, I do see $2.5 easy on HTR. And again, do not underestimate this project because it is mind-blowing, guys. For Fetch, a lot of people are happy about the Fed profit. I'm happy for you guys. You know, I sold the majority of my position, basically all of it here, so I technically missed out on this beast here. 170, 200% return. I missed out on like 150k, guys. To be honest with you, I missed out on something like 150k, even more, I think. But it is what it is. If you think like that, you fuck up your mentality, you fuck up your everything, and you just constantly try to jump into trades that are not there to reach that level again. So I missed out, but I'm still happy with the profits I made because if you do remember, I was into the Fetch AI from here. I also bought here. So I made a shit ton of money on this move anyway. So be happy with your profits and don't be greedy at the end of the day. One final altcoin I want to talk about is Litecoin. Every altcoin pumped, Ethereum pumped, Bitcoin pumped, shitcoin pumped, altcoin Litecoin didn't, okay? So keep an eye on it because I do think that if, and I repeat if, we do break this level that is approximately $230, we could see, let me go on a day, let me close this, $310, $330. And if we do break, I mean, that's a 40 to 50% gain right there. So keep an eye on Litecoin. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm kinda busy doing something right now, but as soon as I finish what I have to do, I'll be back posting constant market updates and also finishing the trading course. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.